The people over in the Philippines, they come to know God. They're our people.
God has a big world out there of people that He loves.
Somebody's down to their last dime. Somebody's running out of time. Not too far from here.
The people are beautiful, just wonderful people. I fell in love with them.
Somebody needs a little hope. Not too far from here.
These children are in the ghetto, living in the dump, have no hope.
That you'll use me, Lord, to wipe away a tear.
We want to give hope and to give them a better way of life.
Somebody's crying, not too far from here.
The idea for the ministry began in 1998. We were doing medical missions in the Philippines, and we saw such a great need. We noticed so many children that were just on the street, even during school hours. I remember this picture of them standing against a tree, and they're just watching these children coming out of school with their uniforms on. And I can see in their eyes, they envy them. They wish that they could be there. A lot of these poor countries like the Philippines require their children to come up with fees for tuition, for books, for uniforms. They don't even have a pair of shoes. They can't even afford them.
We could be feeding those children for 40 years and nothing would change in their lives. Education is one tool that these kids can be taken out of that cycle of poverty.
Children's Ministry does a fantastic job of supporting not only feeding and clothing and education, but then bringing in Christ into their lives.
She's got 8 brothers and sisters. Her and her family lives in an 8x10 shack. When it rains, it pours in their house. So they go around the house looking for a dry spot. Geraldine's dream is to be a nurse. We are sending Geraldine to nursing school.
My heart is full of joy as I'm now registered in a nursing school. Thank you so much.
It's so rewarding to see these children get an education and also be grounded in the Word.
Their life is starting to change. They're more prayerful, they're more thankful, they're more appreciative.
This is a way of supporting someone else who will be doing the nurturing.
What makes us unique is we have an ongoing relationship with the children and their parents from first grade on. We see the children, we meet with them at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. When there are problems occurring, we counsel the children, we counsel the parents, we talk to the school teachers, we talk to their tutors, we talk to the pastors. So we're like a family, and I think that's what makes us very unique, and the children feel comfortable, they feel a warmth, they feel a place of belonging, and they see God there, they see the work of God.
We have a high school kid that's raised by his grandmother, 74-year-old grandmother. He didn't go to school after 6th grade, so he started gambling, he started being on the street. The grandmother came to us and said, please consider my Edgar. Please send him to school so my Edgar will have a future. So we took Edgar, and now Edgar is one of the good students.
High school is a big challenge for me, but I love it. Thank you, Children's Ministry, for your help and support.
I'm a Filipina, and I know how Filipina kids are, especially when they're poor and they don't have nothing, with all the blessings that God given me. So I wanted to share with those kids right now.
We can give him a good education, we can give him medical and dental care, we can develop his social skill, and we can give him a solid Christian background.
A dollar goes so far in the Philippines, and you know, the little bit that we give can do so much over there.
Just a couple dollars can buy you a new table or could pay rent on a bigger facility so 300 kids can come instead of 200 kids.
I never was privileged to have my own children. And so when God brought this opportunity into my life to actually have an impact on a child's life and have her impact my own, even though she's far away, I still hope someday to go visit her.
I am grateful and I love going to school. Thank you for your help.
And in this ministry too, the parents are involved, and so you know that you actually have contact with family as well as just the child.
It's mandatory that the parents also should attend Bible studies and go to Sunday services and all kinds of church-based activities. Because of the parents coming to the Bible study, their attitudes are changing too.
You will see children as young as 4 or 5 years of age pushing heavy carts. And these carts have big barrels of water on them. They hire the children, they give them a few pennies a day, and yet you still see their children, they're still happy, they're still playful. It breaks our hearts to see this because we realize there's no future for these children. They're going to be doing this their whole life.
What does it mean when you sponsor a child?
It means that we're helping them do a lot of things like going to church and going to school.
We get to teach her a lot about Jesus.
We're really just stewards of God's money, and it's our way of helping out, helping someone who hasn't had the advantages that we have and passing those on, and feeling like we're doing just our little part.
I know I like the idea of child sponsorship because it teaches my children about stewardship. Maybe they could give up a pizza night so they can help sponsor a child, or maybe they need to give up a movie or getting that special toy. And so it really teaches them about good stewardship of God's money.
I thank the Lord that through Children's Ministry I am able to go to school.
I'm proud to sponsor Chervi because I'm glad because I want her to get education and go to church, and I love all the letters that she sends me. Thank you very much for helping me and my parents. I pray that God will bless you always and you will continue to support my studies until college.
Now I'm letting down my guard and I'm opening my heart. Help me speak your love to every needful ear. Jesus is waiting not too far from here.
One day I'm gonna be in heaven, and this child, he'll come up to me and he'll say thank you for helping me. If it weren't for you, I might not be here.
Oh, Jesus is waiting not too far from here.
But to think that little old me can change a child's life forever, that just blows my mind.